Welcome to this episode of the Verilog Bench. Today we're going to be looking at how to read AMBA specifications. The goal is to move from the right document and issue level to clear hardware, verification, and software actions without mixing old behavior with new requirements. The first rule is simple. Start with the document code. A protocol name alone can be ambiguous in long-lived projects, but an IHI number points to a specific document lineage. That makes design reviews, bug tracking, and sign-off much less ambiguous. Issue, revision, and publication date are different controls. The issue letter tells you the main step in the document lineage. The revision field captures smaller updates inside that issue, and the publication date places it on a calendar. You need all three so you do not confuse first release history with a much later update. A good reading order is layered. Start with the architecture model and transaction meaning. Only after that should you read the signal details, timing legality, and corner behavior. That keeps the team aligned on what the protocol means before debating micro details. When a protocol has many issues, compare adjacent steps first. That preserves context and makes it easier to see whether a change is truly normative or only editorial. The output should be a short impact note that engineers can act on, not a vague summary. A spec review becomes valuable when it turns into actions. Split the impact early across RTL, verification, and software, and separate optional features from mandatory ones. That prevents teams from carrying hidden assumptions into implementation. The recurring mistakes are predictable. Teams cite a protocol name without the exact issue, mix rules from different releases, or delay reading the ordering and error behavior until too late. Another common problem is not being explicit about optional features. Before implementation starts, enforce a small checklist. Record the exact document identity, confirm the architecture model, note the issue deltas that matter, and separate the assumptions for hardware, verification, and software. That discipline removes a large amount of avoidable churn. The short version is this. Anchor the review on the exact document, separate the issue details clearly, read the architecture before the timing tables, and turn the important deltas into engineering work. That is how a specification becomes something a team can implement with confidence. If this spec reading workflow was useful, like and subscribe to be notified of future videos. The next parts of the series apply this method to specific AMBA standards, issue transitions, and latest version walkthroughs for overview, RTL, and firmware or software audiences. Before we close, here's a short glossary. To close, here is a glossary for the document and protocol terms in this video. AMBA stands for Advanced Microcontroller Bus Architecture. IHI is the document identifier prefix used on these specifications. AXI means Advanced Extensible Interface, and APB means Advanced Peripheral Bus. The final engineering terms are RTL for Register Transfer Level, SoC for System on Chip, and ID for Identifier, which is the role the document code plays in this reading method.